What is going on, laser teeth whitening specialists out there? These lovely entrepreneurs. If you're looking to actually grow your business, I'm excited to actually share this video with you because today we're going to talk about, aside from thinking like an investor, first and foremost, think like offer creators. And yeah, that's probably the most important thing. Aside from thinking like an investor, thinking long term. Okay, I know there's a lot of individuals, small business owners that are a solo entrepreneur, one man show, and whatnot. However, we definitely want to think like an investor in long term, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, because over time, things can really start compounding and growing for you at an exponential rate if you really put on your investor's cap. Okay. I'm going to share something with you right now because we're doing a modification of an offer. This is where we're putting on our other cap of offer creators and really taking the statistics and using them in our favor. Okay. Now, I know with so many people coming out on the scene to be teeth whitening specialists, potentially in your area, causing competition. So, if you have competition, what's going to be the battle? For most people out in the world, it's going to be price point. Now, if you can come up with a specific offer that appears to look low on the front end, but actually produces more on the back end, well, then you're in business because I did a little bit of research, which I've already known this. I've shot videos about this years ago, but I wanted to do some updated research, see what these individuals, these companies are actually putting together and have them speak for themselves, right? I mean, I put in here, what is more valuable to a business, new customers or existing customers? And I said, explain why it is more expensive to find new customers than to retain current customers. Okay. And there's a variety of actual information about this. I don't know if you're familiar with HubSpot, but they put together a great article talking about that. You definitely want to check it out. I mean, do your own research, right? However, you end up coming to find out a bunch of other reports and statistics, and they're all basically saying the same thing. So, I mean, this is pretty valuable right here. But the one that I really like how it's put together is this one done by markingblog.com / customer loyal retention statistics. Okay, customer acquisition, acquiring a new customer versus customer retention, what the data says. And this is very interesting. You can come over here and look at these top selling points, right? Customer acquisition versus retention cost summary. This is a summary of all this stuff. They actually put it in image form, so your graphic form, so you can actually see the graphics if you're more of a graphics learner. So yeah, but let's come back up here. The probability of selling to an existing customer is 60 to 70%, while the possibility or probability of selling to a new prospect is only 5 to 20%. Okay. And if I can go a little bit deeper on this, I want to, because our in any marketplace, any industry and whatnot, any market, okay, there's only 3% of those that are going to buy are ready to buy now. I mean, these are individuals that are actively aware of their problem, actively aware of a solution, and they are like specifically searching for a solution for, in this case, their yellow teeth and boosting confidence and having a variety of benefits in all aspects of their life. And they realize this, whether they're influencers, professionals, somebody who's getting back out in the dating scene, or somebody who just really cares for themselves and, loves themselves, has a high esteem, and definitely wants to present themselves to the world as best as they possibly can, right? There's a lot of psychological issues going on here. Now, there's only 3% of the marketplace currently right now that are ready to buy now. Like, they have the money, they don't care. They're like, yes, whoever puts a good offer in front of me, I'm going to buy. 40% will buy eventually, and that's just a matter of how many touch points. Okay. How can we stay in front of these individuals with our marketing message? One of the great ways is actually, lead capture, like getting their name and email or getting them into our DMs and our messenger and whatnot. That way we can continue to follow up with them with content and offers simultaneously. So I don't know what you actually want to focus on as an investor, as a business owner, but if you were given the choice, do you want some of the 3%, because depending on your customers, how much of that 3% they actually take, or do you want to get a percentage of the 40% where there's more, not just for you, but your competition as well? What's the likelihood of you capturing, a good percentage of 43% of the marketplace? And depending on how you craft your messages and whatnot, which is exactly why I'm recording this video, because I want to share with you a way to create offers to get customers in on the front end where you might think that you're losing, but you're actually winning straight out the gates and also long term. So check this out, okay? Like, really think about this. If 40%, well, 60 to 70% of existing customers are probably likely to buy from you again, right? It costs up to 7 times more to acquire a new customer than to retain an old one. Huge. 7 times, that's 700%. It costs more, right? Increasing customer retention by just 5% increases profits by 25 to 95%. That's mind boggling. That's awesome. It's in our favor. 44% of companies have a greater focus on acquisition versus 16% that focus on retention. And this is a missing key for a lot of business owners. It's a missing key. I'm like, wow, this is really interesting that, a good percentage of businesses out there are unaware of this. And I feel like I would be doing a disservice if I didn't share this information, after it's been shared with me, and then after applying it with companies and businesses and whatnot and growing them, pretty well, pretty profitably. Yeah, like, I definitely want you guys to have this information because there's an abundance to get, and if you actually have a great service like teeth whitening, it would be it would be a shame of us to not craft offers and actually think about the customer experience, have their experience in mind. And obviously, we're in the business to make money. But if we have a service that genuinely serves the marketplace and helps them feel better about themselves, helps them perform better, they're able to attract more opportunities, better investments, jobs, yeah, stability, financial stability, and feeling good about themselves, attracting their mates, who they want to acquire or spend their life with potentially, right? I think overall that's just a great thing to do. Like, so it's in our best interest to actually come up with creative ways and come up with creative offers and continue to monetize that, because it's only going to make people feel good, and it's just going to have this ripple effect out into the world. And good karma and, goodwill is always a good thing. So anyhow, coming back over here, loyal customers are no 65% of customers, 65% of companies, our company's business comes from existing customers, right? For most industries, the average customer retention rate is below 20%. Lower customers spend 67% more than new ones. Only 40% of companies and 30% of agencies have an equal focus on acquisition and retention. 89%, 89% of see customer experience as a key factor in driving customer loyalty and retention. Exactly. It's huge. Existing customers are 50% more likely to try new products and spend 31% more than new customers. 82% of companies agree that customer retention is cheaper than acquisition. Amen. Amen, baby. So, and this goes through it all those little steps, gives the statistics, and actually um, sends like it gives you a really good understanding of where it's coming from, right? Broken down, their surveys and everything. But let's come over here. Now that we have that out the way, I want to share something with you. And I actually pulled up an old doc. Where is it? This is an older doc. And I was like, well, not too old. It's earlier this year. But you can see the return on investment. If we spent 4,378 ad spend over the last 30 days, we got 9,258 in net revenue in Kartra in 30 days. So 1,500. Let's really think about this. I'm trying to recall what numbers I put right here. Minus the 1,500, a cost, a fee, management fee, and monthly management fee that I charge to actually run these campaigns, right? Configure them, craft them, all that stuff, launch them, maintain them, manage them. Now, things can be better. That's without a doubt. However, equals, 7,758 minus $300 when it comes to this CRM, having a CRM to create these products, create these offers, create funnels and whatnot. So we're thinking about one of the tools, right? And we're not thinking about the hard cost when it comes to renting a place or anything like that. We're just talking about, what the business brings in. $7,458 in net rev. You know, we divide that by the total of sales, the 4,700 in ad spend. How many sales? It cost us $65.34 to actually acquire a customer. And when we consider the 6,100 or 6,178 ad spend plus marketing plus Kartra, total cost is $92.20 to actually acquire a customer. So we're calculating some hard costs here to see what it is to actually acquire a customer. Now, the lifetime customer value so far, because this client, this customer, or this client of mine and partner of mine didn't understand, they didn't even know. After being in business for more than a decade now, they couldn't actually say without a shadow of a doubt, oh, yeah, my customers are worth this amount to my business, well, which is really interesting. As an investor here, we got to think like an investor, because what we're doing with our businesses and our marketing is we're actually investing. We're investing in data. Okay, we're not just investing in our stability and our sanity and all that stuff. We're actually investing in data, because with this data, we can begin to make intelligent decisions moving forward. We're having clarity. We want to have clarity. So coming back over here, inside the CRM Kartra, which there's other CRMs that actually can help you calculate that. But if you had to do like, as my one of my mentors, Frank Kern would like to say, you can do some redneck math. It's like, all right, well, I made this much, I had this many customers, I had all this cost, right? And divide that, and you can figure out what it cost you to actually acquire a customer. And then my customers, this person, they come back every 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 9 months, whatever it is. And on average of all my customers, they come back, on average 2 or 3 times. Then they are worth this much in an annual basis. Okay, so that means I have an understanding of how much I can spend to actually acquire a customer, because I know this individual is going to be worth X amount of dollars. Now, in this case, we had $142.20. And that's where we got this without, I wasn't considering the $92, but still, even then, that's a 33% return on investment on the front end so far. On the front end, because with this particular client, it's just new information, and we're coming up with new offers, which is kind of funny, because as time has passed now in the past 4 months, you can see less revenue that has come in, just because we actually stopped marketing on Facebook and Instagram accounts. Were going through an investigation and whatnot. However, or just from some fraud, we got hacked, and from hackers, they hacked our account, and we can't. They spent like $15,000 or something. That we're working with Facebook to try to get our ads accounts and create other ones and all kinds of stuff. It's kind of interesting process. However, the lifetime customer value has increased from 142.20 to 158.2. Now, I'm not a math whiz or anything like that. I don't know what the difference is, but that's a pretty decent bump. It's an extra $15, 15 or so dollars, right? So $16. So over time, this is increasing. And it's because what we're implementing, and what I want to share with you that you have in mind to implement. And we're actually doing another implementation, another tweak to our offers, because it just makes sense. Let me see if I can come over here really quick. So now that we know that, okay, I wanted to go to way back. Actually, I was trying to, because I know I took screenshots and everything of the actual site. I forgot where I actually put it. I was searching on my files. I actually forgot where I put it, but it's cool. We have tools like web.archive.org, to actually show us. We can look at a site and its changes. This was back in March, right? And this right here, not necessarily that we were driving specific traffic to this website, but a lot of our traffic, most of our traffic comes from direct direct search and organic search, which is kind of funny because and I'm seeing the clicks. We're seeing how many people are actually going to clicking on our ads and not necessarily buying, but then afterwards going to Google and coming to our website. Now, if most of our traffic is going to come to our website and we're really thinking about the individual we're trying to speak to, this right here does not speak to somebody that's looking to get their teeth whitened, okay, for whatever reason. Like, I don't think there's any, aside from, let me see, the side angles teeth whitening. So we look up here, we look at today's deals, all this call, there's no benefit statements. Only aside from this, it's only 10 to 20 minutes anywhere from San Diego to come into the office. This is not a benefit. Make an appointment. It's fast and easy. So, but this banner image, this is a whole lot of real estate. Social proof of a bunch of people coming in and getting and smiling. Wonderful. That's cool. What about me though? Because this whole thought and idea and concept is always in the mind. It's in your mind. Like you're listening to this video, it's like, what's in this for me? Like this is actually helping you think like an investor and build something that's profitable and lucrative and something great that you feel awesome about so you can support your family. Um, However, when we put ourselves in our customers' shoes, in their place, what are they experiencing? What are they seeing from the marketplace? And where are they at right now? And how do we get them to take action? Because they look at us, we position ourselves as the ones who actually can help them with exactly what they're looking for. So if I come over here, let me see if it's going to show this banner. I mean, you go to the website now, and this is the banner that's actually on there. You want me to come over here? Let's come over here just so I can actually show you. This was way back. I just changed one banner because I'm not in the banner design. I actually added this. I'm added that pop up as well. I mean, you want to see this? We're talking about lead capture here. I want to get people into our CRM so I can continue to build the relationship. The reason why is because I understand that over time, people are going to buy. And if I can continue to communicate with them and build a relationship with them and try to understand their pain points and their desires and whatnot, when it comes time for them to make a buying decision, guess who's going to be on top of their mind? Us, which is another reason why I had these pop-ups here. Want a great offer? See, free report revealed the truth about teeth whitening and receive a complimentary $100 hotel savings card. Like that's a pretty decent offer. I don't know. Like just to discover the truth about, is this for real? I mean, what do you really have to lose, right? I mean, it's a legit incentive too. People can literally take that and use that $100 for it and get a hotel savings of $100. But even if they clicked off this, I mean that report, the truth about teeth whitening, like what is the truth about teeth whitening? I'm seeing a bunch of different things going on the internet, social media, people with this and that, whatever. Some people are getting great results, which I want, but also people with sensitivity and pain and discomfort. Okay, what's the truth? Same thing up here. I have this banner image, right? So if people click on that, I don't want to click on it because it's going to mess with statistics, and this is messing with statistics. But now you can see 45-minute laser teeth whitening, guaranteed to see 2 to 8 shades difference, or you don't pay. Now that's a different type of offer. I mean, this is speaking to somebody that is looking to get their teeth whitened, and they're concerned about time. They're concerned about the results that they're actually going to get, right? And they're concerned about how much it actually costs. Only $99. And when they claim this offer, they're going to get a complimentary $400 travel and dining pass. So we actually scroll down over here too. I changed out these banners. I did this because I was just not liking the conversion of the man. I know this business owner is busy and whatnot with life and all kinds of stuff, but I need to do something to actually help improve the numbers because I'm not liking them. They don't that, even though we have this going on over here, somebody is getting, a little bit more than a 2 to 1 return on investment or investment on their money, 100%. Like there's not too many investments aside from the digital marketing space. I wouldn't even say real estate. Aside from that, make money online space with different services and digital products, info products, and all that stuff. There's not too many investments out in the world where somebody is getting 100+% on their money. Like even at your bank, that's less than 1%, right? With your savings account, and even your CDs or mutual funds or your government pensions or anything like that, or anywhere from like 4, 5, 6% to all the way up to like 12, 13%. We're talking about 100% return on our money, and I'm not happy with this. I want to modify this. I want to increase it because I know it's going to do some great things for my clients, and yeah, just great stuff. So I went over here and I modified these images, and I mean over time, like things are starting to increase, but as you can see here, there's been 49 sales the last 30 days and then 59 rebills. Now, this is where things get really interesting because we've modified the offer. We have a subscription offer, and people get a one time offer as of right now after they actually purchase this, um, this treatment, right? They get a one time offer of, and I don't mind sharing this with you because I want you to actually do pretty well. They get a year's 3 teeth whitening for the year. So they just spent $99 to get a teeth whitening, and now they get additional 2 teeth whitening treatments for the year, and that's on an annual basis. We also have a monthly subscription. Now, obviously, there's some terms and all that stuff to it and everything, but we have created a monthly subscription and an annual subscription, but only as one time offers or limited time offers because, again, we want you to come into our world and then allow us to build a relationship with you because over time, I know you're that much more valuable. And if we provide a kick ass service, and you feel great, you get amazing, white, beautiful teeth, you feel good, like things are flowing in your life, there's a really good likelihood of people asking you questions about like where you got your teeth whitening and all that stuff. Like, man, I really love your smile and everything. And the first thing that they're gonna do most likely is like, or if they ask like, how'd you whiten your teeth? Oh, I went to this location. It could be your business, your company. And there's no better marketing in the world than word of mouth marketing. It is the king of the king. So you definitely want to offer great experiences. And if you have great offers, which is only going to be even more cheerleading from your customers on your behalf, they're like, yeah, what's even crazier is that on average, I'm spending like 60, 70, 60 to, I don't know, what's the math on that? Go ahead and do the math on that. Right, if we come over here to calculator, I want you to see this. Pull out the calculator. We'll just say 200 divided by 3, $66. We'll just say $67, right? $67. You're like, wow, you're going to spend $99. That's all my competition. This one little tweak right here will make you a lot of money. Because we're not even talking about back end. Okay, we're just talking about on the front end. You acquire a customer, and now that's based on the statistics, they are more likely to actually purchase. They're more valuable. Okay, now our job as investors is to come up with offers to create. How do we come up with offers or find offers, affiliate offers, or other ways, I should say, to monetize our customer base? That's where affiliate marketing definitely comes in, but I'm going to go into that in a whole other video. I just want to actually whet your appetite, open your mind as to what can happen when you change your offer and start actually reporting and getting some data so you can make educated decisions as a business or as an investor, business owner. Okay, and do a great service into the world. What we're going to do now, check this out. If we got 49 sales, let's do the calculator right here. Let's pull out the calculator. Over the last 30 days, 49 new customers. 49. And if we times that by 99, that equals 4,851. I should actually write that down. Hold on one second. I have this down over here. One second. Come back over here. Calculator. Notepad. 49 sales at $99 equals, oops, do I have the equal sign here? I don't have it here. Put 4,851. Now, if we drop this pricing here and we say 49 sales times 79, because all our competition right now is actually 89 or 98 and $99. I don't know exactly where you're at in your region, but in our marketplace, a majority of people around the country, they're charging $99, $98. 49 sales at, we'll say $79 equals 3,871. When you really think about that, you're like, wow, it's almost $1,000 lost if I drop my pricing like that. However, if we come up with an OTO, which is a one time offer, okay, of a lifetime or a year, an additional two treatments for the year at an additional $121. We'll say only 20% of those 49. What's 49 times 0.2? 49 times 0.2 is 9.8. Okay. That means 9.8 people will take, we'll just say only 20% actually purchase the one time offer, the additional offer to get two additional treatments for $121. Now, based on all those 49 sales, let's calculate it. It's 9.8. 9.8 people will buy the OTO. And if our OTO is $121 times 121, that equals 1,000. Dun, dun, dun. By the OTO equals 1,185.8. Now, if we add that to the 3,871, that equals, did you see that? I don't know if you saw that. Found the equal sign. So you actually made more money by lowering your prices on the front end. And generally speaking, like 15 to 30% of those that actually buy the first offer are more likely to buy a second offer. And this is the information that actually backs it up here. Okay. Like they actually have higher, okay, higher numbers, but we're being really, 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 really conservative here. And if you take out the calculator and really think about this and put these offers together, and this offer has to be attractive, right? I mean, that is attractive. If someone is spending 600, normally you're going to spend $99 and to get a treatment, and they come back every 3 months, every 4 months. So that's 3 to 4 times a year. So they're going to spend $300-400, which is really interesting to think about. And we're offering to save you 200%. Or we're actually, yeah, we offer for you to save nearly 33%. But you can only do it, yeah, you do it for, that's a pretty great deal, right? For the year. The interesting thing is that we need to come up with we need to find other affiliate offers. And I'm going to save this for another video. But what I want you to think about is now we have people on subscriptions, and then we think about what type of, I mean, first positioning, how we look in comparison to the marketplace. We're doing something phenomenal. Are we really missing out on money? If we have to do some more calculation. But over time, what I like is, and this is not all where all the sales are right now. We actually run ads on Groupon where a lot of customers come in as well. And we're not able to do any kind of tracking within Groupon. And I'm like, damn, I mean, I can't knock it because it's a channel that brings in sales. Okay. Because when people, they click on our ad, they go to Google, they do some searching and all that stuff. And then we have our SEO set up pretty well as well. But with Google My Business, it actually shows the Groupon offer. And depending if somebody has a coupon code or anything like that with Groupon, they're weighing out the options. All right, well, let me just go to Groupon. So a lot of our sales actually go to Groupon because it appears to be cheaper. What those individuals are missing out on is the incentives that we have actually from our advertising and from our website. I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope that makes sense. But still, if we can acquire a customer anyway, it's a good thing because the numbers are actually showing that the lifetime value of somebody is actually increasing over just a couple months. Now, if we continue to do this and extrapolate this out over time, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and this is all without any kind of affiliate offers or other types of services that we can offer. Um, any percentage of our customer base, if they buy any of these additional offers and it increases our bottom line revenue, that is all going to increase this number right here, this lifetime value of our customer, and is all profits. It's all profitable. So I want to leave you with that. I mean, I can actually show you. I mean, I was in the middle of actually creating this, right? Modifying these banner images inside of Canva, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's not too crazy, not too professional or anything like that, but it's a lot more attractive than what way back was actually showing us. Like, you look at this, a major difference, right? And when we really think about the headline, here you go, 45-minute laser teeth whitening session, guaranteed to see 2 to 8 shades difference, or you do not pay. That's a guarantee. Like, wow, okay, if I don't see these 2 to 8 shades difference, I don't pay. And we have that guarantee because that's what our offer is. We do that. And I know there's businesses, because I've been doing the research out there, there's businesses that offer teeth whitening services that do 16 shades difference. And I'm not sure exactly what the science is behind it, but I know a lot of new gels are coming out, and the effect of the blue lights and all that, really has some substantial difference in teeth whitening, which is cool. The more people are smiling, the better in this world, I would say. So with that, you definitely want to keep in mind where, when people come to see, whether it's your social media, whether it's your website, your offers or anything like that, your landing page, like this is considered a landing page, or like the fold of the landing page. If we're driving advertising here or anywhere else, this section right here is the fold. And we want people to actually see that, right away, speak to them straight, hit them in their eyes, right between their eyes, 45 minutes. Okay. It's less than an hour. We got to guarantee what the results are going to get. And you only pay $99. The other thing is you get a $400 travel and dining pass, that incentive. So we're actually paying people. Okay. We're giving them incentives. We're putting money in their pocket as they get a wider smile. Like, what? That's insane. And crazy offer. And I want to say, what's the math on that? 300 and $301, put it in their pocket. I mean, obviously, it's complimentary. There's a little redemption fees and whatever, and depending on where they go, they might have to pay a little tax and all that stuff. But still, and as you drop down here, I mean, we're going to be modifying this site pretty soon here. And this is the other thing, the other banner. The only teeth whitening company that will pay you to have a wider, more confident smile. So they come in now. But we're modifying this to actual $79 because based on our stats, let's come over here. Based on our stats, if we look at this, it makes more sense for us to craft offers like this financially, not just financially, statistically. So again, this is your dude, Mark. I really want you to have this in mind when it comes to crafting offers and thinking like an investor because it's going to pay you out dividends big time. Okay, you're going to be a happy person. I don't know why you got into business or how long you're planning on being in business. However, this is a boom. This is a trend. There's a lot of people coming on board. There's a lot more people doing marketing and content around teeth whitening. So that means the audience is becoming more aware. And depending on how we craft our message and position ourselves as the authority, and really meeting the marketplace where they're at, you can be one of the ones that actually gets a good chunk of that 40%. So you can build something substantial for yourself and your family. That is your dude, Mark. If you like this video, go ahead and press like. Feel free to share. Feel free to follow. If you have any thoughts or questions, feel free to hit me up, whether that's in my DMs or comment down below, whatever it is that you want. If you have any questions, you need any help, don't be shy to reach out because we're building something phenomenal and I want you to come along. Peace.